See, now, it's not a bad situation, but it's not my favorite situation. Sorry about my dog. This is Dixie. Say hello. Introduce yourself like a nice young lady. Okay? All right. And we're back. And we've eaten all the food again. So normally I do intuitive eating, so I'll just eat when I'm hungry and I'll stop when I'm full, which is a lot more difficult than it sounds. But recently I've been kind of eating whatever I want to, just in lower quantities, but eating throughout the whole day, gaining a little bit of weight, having some bloating issues. You know how it goes. Anyways, we're gonna do the OMAD diet. It's 1 meal a day. It's intermittent fasting's little brother. It's gonna be 23 hours fasting and 1 hour of eating. So we're gonna get all the benefits of fasting because we're gonna be fasting throughout the day, and if I can heal something in a holistic way, I would love to. And fasting is an awesome way to put your body in autophagy, which is basically recycling all those junk proteins, making new tissue, but it also has to do with viruses, infections, all that sort of thing. It kind of clears the body out of anything that's unnecessary and unneeded, and you produce new cells and new tissues, and that's just the autophagy of the body that happens when you're fasting. So I'm not really fasting. I could be doing like a 3-day water fast if I really wanted to raise my immune system, but the 23-hour-a-day fast paired with a healthy meal for OMAD, 1 meal a day, is definitely gonna give us some immune benefits as well. I just wanted to harp on that one point because we are during the time of COVID. So everybody's kind of wanting to raise their immune system at the time since we have a pandemic. I'll try to take in a lot of good liquids, mostly water, and it'll make me more clear, more cognitive. It'll clear up some of my skin. It'll help the bloating, kind of give my gut a rest. Anyone who deals with like IBS or any sort of arthritis, any sort of like digestive issues or inflammatory issues, which also got the inflammatory issues. So I'll document the whole process. I'll talk about how I feel during my workouts, if I'm getting stronger, if I'm getting weaker, if I'm getting leaner, if my skin's getting better, what I'm eating, how I'm cooking it, and kind of what I'm doing with this diet. Another thing I'm excited about in the OMAD diet is that it's gonna save a lot of money and a lot of time. So you're not buying food all day long, you're not cooking food all day long, you don't have to clean up all the dishes from all the different meals. There's a lot of other health benefits for the OMAD diet as well. Of course, it's gonna decrease your blood pressure, your chance of fatty liver, diabetes, heart disease, all those sort of things that you get with all the health benefits from the fasting for 23 hours a day. So I'm excited to do this the proper way, to eat healthy food. I wanna make sure that I'm not overeating and I'm not getting too hungry and gluttonous with it by the end of the day. So hopefully we'll keep that under control. I'll document the whole thing. Dixie's also pretty excited about this diet because I should be able to be more productive. If my insulin levels drop and I should be able to produce ketone bodies in my liver, then I'll be using my own body fat storage for energy. So it'll kind of help us lean out a little bit too. I'll do my weight before I start this diet, which is today on Sunday, and then I'll do my weight after and see if I've leaned out at all, kind of do a before and after as well, so you can see any sort of muscle that I've built and body fat that I've shred off. Okay, I think it's time for us to start the week. I'll see y'all on Monday. Let's get to it. Dun, dun, dun. Here is my weight on Sunday before we start. Like I said, for me, this is a little bit on the heavier side. So I'll do my weight on next Sunday after we've done a full 1 meal a day diet week, and we'll see if I've lost any weight. I'm sure I'll feel like I have, but I also want to gain muscle, so we'll just see. And here we are, day 1, baby. This is our first day of OMAD. Okay, if you know me, you know what it's all about. First things first, celery juice on an empty stomach. It's absolutely freezing outside today, and normally I'll go get a nice hot drink from Starbucks. I have a lot that I like, but in the wintertime, I like the chai tea latte with coconut milk, and I'll get like either a little bakery item or a treat, or just a granola bar or a banana or something to start my day. But that will ruin the fasted state, so I can't get that. If you're interested, though, I can tell you all my favorite healthy Starbucks drinks for another week, not this week. I'll go ahead and tell you anyways. Chai tea latte with coconut milk. Dirty. Very berry hibiscus Starbucks refresher. They're like the little teas, they're really good. Iced blonde vanilla bean coconut latte. Macchiatos, great. They're basically 2 shots of espresso like layered with milk. highly recommend. For your hot day, nitro cold brew with the sweet cream cold foam. It's like 70 calories. But today, we're gonna get an Americano, which I like Americanos, they're good, especially from Starbucks. So it's basically just espresso, water, it doesn't have any calories. I think anything under 50 calories is technically fasting, but I'm gonna try to get as close to 0 calories as possible. So I'm just gonna do basically black coffee is what an Americano is. It'll be okay. It won't be as good, but we'll be okay. You're welcome for all those drinks. Drop a comment below if you try any. I want to know. What's your favorite? The other thing that needs to get done today are these nails, because this is just unacceptable.
Most healthy. So if you're doing OMAD, you can kind of get away with...
Technically, if you're doing OMAD, you can have like a double cheeseburger and fries and a beer.
Right.
You're allowed to have anything as long as you only have it in an hour. This is a pretty healthy meal for OMAD. Cilantro lime rice.
Wait for it.
Big stretchies.
Day 2. So today is day 2. So the first thing I noticed is that I'm not bloated, which is great. You can't even see because I'm wearing so much clothes. But my stomach is a lot flatter than it was yesterday, which is crazy because a lot of times when I eat those big dinners, I get really bloated. But today, I seem to be fine. I'm also feeling really good. I have a lot of energy. And it wasn't that hard yesterday to fast throughout the day because I was so busy throughout the whole day anyways. So it was kind of nice to get home, eat a nice dinner, cook whatever I wanted, eat whatever I wanted, and you know, just feel great about it afterwards. So today is day 2. I'll take you with me. We're gonna do a workout. I didn't get to work out yesterday because I was too busy with work, but we will do a workout today. Hopefully I'll film it if I'm able to. And I'll show you what I eat for dinner and how I feel. Right now I'm feeling good. 122. That makes sense. I had a lot of food in me last time. I was kind of bloated, so I don't know if that's real weight loss or what, but we'll keep documenting it. So yesterday was super busy, so even though I was hungry, I was kind of distracted the whole time, which I highly recommend. If you don't stay busy, you'll definitely mess up. Get out of the kitchen, go to work, do some extra work. Today was really busy too, and I'm about to go work out, but I'm really, really hungry today. Like, starving, but it's not uncomfortable. Not starving, I shouldn't have said that. I feel like I'm thinking quickly and clearly, so that feels good. I feel like my skin is clearing up some and my hair feels, you know, I always have issues with my hair, but it feels good and soft and strong, and I feel like I'm getting healthier even though it's only been a day. It just feels different when you're fasting for most of the day, and I wanna make sure that I get another good dinner tonight, something healthy. Oh, also drink a lot of water, like a lot of water. So much water. So I've had water, tea, black coffee, pre-workout now, but a lot of water. And the water kind of, it fills you up a little bit. It's a little distracting. At least you kind of feel like you're eating something, even though you're not, but you want to stay extra hydrated on this little fast. Aww, we're back from the gym, and honestly, I do have to say, I'm pretty proud of how disciplined I've been with my dinners. Because because I am getting pretty hungry by dinner time. But it's almost like I've got something to look forward to because I know that I can eat pretty much whatever I want and however much I want. I'm gonna keep it healthy. But on the OMAD diet, you have a lot of leisure. So this is what we're gonna make for dinner. We've got 2 sirloin steaks. And today we're gonna make steak moutarde. I don't know how to say it, but it's basically a French steak. It's sirloin, and we're gonna make this creamy sauce that goes on top of it with light cream. This is the Nestle one. It's basically just light cream for like table cream for cooking. We've got our Dijon mustard, and we've got a little bit of garlic. We're gonna cook the parsley and then mince it. We're gonna make this little sauce, put it on here. And we're also gonna do some roasted sweet potato wedges. I'll show you how I season them. And I've got these little jalapeno poppers to go into the oven while I'm preparing everything. They have cream cheese inside of them, and they're wrapped in bacon. So this will be a full meal. It's gonna be absolutely fabulous. I'll show you how I make it, and it's gonna be very aesthetic too. So I'm excited to kind of document what it looks like afterwards too. So come to dinner with me. And while everything is cooking, these little jalapeno poppers are ready. Yum. Step 1, pat the steaks dry. Step 2, cut the sweet potatoes into wedges. So these little boys are gonna cook in olive oil, salt, and pepper, and then we'll add the garlic after they're a golden brown color. Flip all the potatoes. All the potatoes need to flip. This part's kind of annoying, but they do all need to flip. Now we're gonna steam and mince the parsley. Luckily our garlic is already minced. Now that we have our minced garlic and parsley, we're gonna toss these sweet potatoes. Oh no! It's steaming. I'm about to lose you. But all we're doing is tossing these sweet potatoes. Dun dun dun! Wedges have now been transferred onto the pan, so we're gonna put them in the oven at 400 for 10 minutes, and then we'll take them out. They'll finish cooking later. I put olive oil and butter on this pan, and I'm gonna sear this part of the steak. So they're supposed to be untouched to sear them, so I'm not gonna flip them. I'm just searing this one side, and then I'm gonna cook the rest of them baked in the oven. The sweet potatoes are back out of the oven, so I'm gonna flip them and move them to one side, and I'll put steaks on the other side. Okay, hopefully you can see this. We've seared one side, and the other side is not cooked, so we've only seared one side of the steak. Ground mustard and parsley. So now we have the mustard and the parsley on the seared side of the steaks. So they will go into the oven with the sweet potatoes. Here they are. So they're gonna go in the oven at 400 for about 12 minutes or until the internal temperature of the steaks is at least 145, probably 150. This is gonna be the 4 ounces of light cream, and then we're gonna, when it's maybe 2-3 minutes, we're gonna take it out. We'll put some butter, salt, pepper, and a little bit of the stone ground mustard in it. And that will be the sauce to garnish the steaks. Okay, now when this is thick, you add in mustard, butter, salt, and pepper. This is what you wanna see. 145, medium rare. Here's our sauce, which I need to stir again. These are good looking steaks. It's day 3, we're done with work. All I have left to do now is work out and figure out dinner, which I think I'm gonna get a massive Chipotle bowl and the queso. They have this new cauliflower rice that I'm excited about. But also, we have some thoughts. Thought number 1 is the first 3 days, I'm hungry. Like, really, really hungry. Thought about food a good bit, but it didn't take up a lot of my time because I really just had to prepare and clean up dinner. So that's good, even though it was mentally consuming my time. What I've noticed is that when I drink water, the hunger goes away, which leads me to believe that a lot of my dehydration I'm relabeling as hunger pains, and so I'm eating when my body really actually needs water. So, kind of scary. I wonder how long that's been happening, probably for a while. The other thing I'm wondering is that on this diet, you have to be very hydrated. So maybe some of the benefits and advantages are coming from being more hydrated on this diet. Another point is the calories. So I've been making these huge meals and trying to eat a lot of calories. They're very nutrient dense and they're very high fiber filling. good foods, a lot of good macros, everything is there, but I can only eat so much, and there's no way I'm eating over 3,000 calories, but if you give me donuts, I can eat about 10,000 calories in one sitting. So if you're not doing this the right way, you can definitely overeat calories. You can get very gluttonous at the end of the day, and you can put yourself in a surplus instead of a deficit. I believe that I'm in a deficit because I've already been losing weight. I saw this one OMAD review from Dr. Oz where he interviews this famous guy named Blake who lost 60 pounds eating about 5,000 calories at night. So he would eat 5,000 calories and then just go to bed. They basically took the whole rest and digest theory that has scientific research behind it, and they went with it. So you're only supposed to be digesting food while you're sleeping, and when you digest food when you're up and about, it causes indigestion, heartburn, all these other health issues, which makes sense to me. That sounds logical, and that's kind of what I'm doing a little bit. I mean, I'm still up for maybe an hour or two after I eat, but I am eating at the end of the day. So I'm getting a full fast almost until the very end of the day. I'm trying to make sure it's as healthy as possible. Of course, I'm human. I'm not doing it perfectly, and that's fine. I know that I could be doing it healthier. I'm sure people will come into the comments and be like, Maddie, you could be doing this better. You're not getting enough calories. It's very, very hard for me to eat so much in one sitting, and I'm very uncomfortable after I'm full. I have trouble eating past the point of being full to where I'm just like, it makes me nauseous and I feel sick. So yes, this could be done better. I'm super proud of the way that we're doing it now though. Day 3 has been good. I felt a little bit lightheaded today, to be honest. My workouts haven't really been affected that much. The research on this mostly shows that by day 4 and 5, you're pretty much used to it and you don't get as hungry throughout the day, and you've kind of started adapting and you're getting a lot of the health benefits. So I'm super excited for tomorrow. That's kind of the tipping point. So now we're just gonna go to the gym. I'll let you know how I feel when I work out, and then I'm thinking Chipotle for dinner. If it changes, I'll document it. I'll let you know. See you soon. This is night 3. We went to Chipotle and I got white rice, sour cream, black beans, fajita veggies, corn, salsa, carne asada, queso chips, all of it. It's probably like 2,000 calories. I'll look it up later and I'll put it on the screen. Well, that's how I feel about the food too. It's like a restrained animal that gets let loose when you finally get to eat. I know. That hour 23, it's hard. Ugh, I can't even imagine being hungry again at this point because I'm so uncomfortably full. Like at the end of eating this, it was almost like a task that I had to accomplish. Woke up on day 4, starving again. Okay, there she is on day 4. Well, good morning. It's day 5. It's Friday. Today we're gonna eat Greek. So we'll do some lamb, some salmon, a good Greek salad. It'll still be healthy, but probably gonna have some wine. It's girls' night tonight, so it'll be a good time. I'll still do the fast for 23 hours, but I already know what I'm eating, so that's easier, and it's kind of something to look forward to, so that'll be good. We're back and we have the cold brew. Here she is. First things first, definitely not as beautiful as the picture where the coconut milk and honey were like swirling around. But it can't be that much coconut milk or honey because it's only like 40 calories. So I've read that anything under 50 calories, you're still fasting, you're good to go. I know some people will say, oh, you're not fasting anymore, whatever. You'll still get all the benefits, it's fine. It's honestly, even if you slip up while you're on a diet, if you get right back to it, you're still fine. Not that this is a slip up, this is totally okay. But I said it in my last video, if you go watch the lose 15 pounds in a week, that one's really good too. But I basically put it like this, is if you dropped your phone on the floor and you had a slight crack in it and then you just smashed it into pieces. Like, no, the phone is still fine. The diet is still fine. If you're trying to do this diet and you do a little slip up, you're fine. Just get right back to it. This, I think, is in the rules of fasting. I'm not totally positive, but I'm sure I'll still get the benefits anyways. It's really good. Hi, it's me. Now, I know this seems confusing because your girl is not in scrubs and she's got makeup on. So there's a lot going on. That's because it's Galentine's Day today. And we're gonna go eat Greek, and I'm gonna have a Greek salad and some lamb and some salmon and maybe some wine, and it'll be pretty healthy. We're not gonna destroy the diet, but we're still only eating 1 meal a day. I did have the coffee this morning with a little bit of coconut milk and a little bit of honey, but it was under 50 calories, so we still fasted, and I feel good. I wasn't hungry really at all day today, so I think that's a good thing, unless I'm messing up my hunger signals, and in that case it may not be a good thing. But I'm definitely getting used to the fasting. It's getting easier for me. I'm not like crazy looking forward to that last meal anymore. I just know that it's coming and that if I can get throughout my day, then I'll get a good meal. And so tonight we will. So another thought that I wanted to talk about was my Fitbit says I burn about 2,000 calories a day. So that means my 1 meal a day needs to be about 2,000 calories in order to maintain weight. And I'm not totally sure that I'm getting quite to that point. I'm also burning some at the gym, so that should be taken into account too. If you have any health risks, I would definitely not recommend this diet. It's very aggressive, and if you do it in the wrong way, you can definitely overeat and pack on the pounds if you're basically starving and binging. So it's kind of a hard balance, but I do enjoy it, and I think that if it's something that you're up for, it might be worth trying. I'm definitely excited for my Greek meal tonight, and I'm sure it'll fuel my workout for tomorrow morning, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night. Day 6. So we did a workout this morning. It was kind of football themed for the Super Bowl is tomorrow. Yes, I put self-tanner on. Yes, it does look good. Thank you. So we did like a little circuits. It was kind of like a HIIT workout, a lot of cardio. We'd like run and drop. We'd do like sprints, suicides, all kinds of stuff, bear crawls, abs, everything. Feeling great, feeling lean, feeling strong. Gonna have a good dinner tonight, and then we have Super Bowl Sunday tomorrow. I'll probably weigh in on Sunday and just kind of end it there because I don't think I'm gonna eat and drink for 1 hour during the Super Bowl since it's so long. That's impossible. So I'll probably do my very last dinner tonight and then my last weigh-in and everything and end it tomorrow morning on Sunday. So I'm excited to see what we are today. Today I'm gonna be a lot lighter because I've already worked out, and normally I'll kind of wake up and weigh myself, but today I woke up, worked out, and I'm weighing myself a little later, so I'm definitely gonna be less, but I'll make sure to document again tomorrow for a more accurate weight. Let's go, dun, 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 dun. Oh, there she is. Okay. So last night we went to a sushi place. We had edamame, some bang bang shrimp. I had 2 sushi rolls. I had some fried rice, a whole bunch of food. This is Sunday morning, and here she is. This is my little physique for the last day. Feeling pretty good. I'm gonna end the OMAD diet here because today is the Super Bowl, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat and drink within only an hour, just because the Super Bowl is so long and I wanna see the commercials and I'm excited about it, and your girl looks good and wants to have a good time. So I'll do one last weigh-in and we'll talk about the diet, dun dun dun, and then that'll be it. The moment of truth. Let's get this ending weight. Oh, 117. Okay. Okay. What you think about that, snooter? What you think about that? So the OMAD diet, we're finally done with it, and I wouldn't say that it's sustainable forever. I probably won't try it again. I did enjoy the diet, but you are very hungry all day. It's an aggressive fasting diet. Probably would recommend more of an intermittent fasting where maybe you break your fast around 3 p.m. And it's also has a lot of social aspect about it too, so it's kind of hard to go get lunch with friends or dinner with friends when you're doing this OMAD diet. And I would also say that it's hard to gain weight on it, so it's definitely hard to be overweight on the OMAD diet because it's hard to get in all those calories at once. So if you are gonna try this diet, just make sure you know your macros, you get your nutrients in, you know what you're eating, and if you are eating a lot of vegetables and good proteins, it's definitely hard to gain weight on this diet. I lost weight on it. I did enjoy it for the time being. Like I said, probably won't try it again. Let me know your thoughts below, and if you have any other ideas of what I can do for my next video, drop that below as well. Love y'all.